time for our 5th bout of the evening, and it is for the Sparta Sports and Entertainment Lightweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting on the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, please welcome Brandon Taylor.
Brandon Taylor coming to us with a 5-3 amateur MMA record. He's a representative of BCO MMA, freestyle fighter out of Thornton, Colorado.
Belt on the line here, JR. Those are always good fights. Haven't had a finish yet. 4 fights are in the books. All 4 fights went the distance.
Judges earning their money tonight. See if that plays out here in this 155-pound division fight.
Corner's got the Santa Claus hats on.
Nice.
You know we're in December, and it's the final Sparta card of the season, of the year.
I was going to wear my ugly Christmas sweater tonight, but yeah, just
Maybe a little too hot at ringside. Is it really ugly?
really ugly.
Is it?
In addition to his 5-3 MMA record, Mr. Taylor also 2-2 in kickboxing and Muay Thai.
And his opponent, fighting on the Larry H. Miller Auto Group blue corner, featuring Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, Fiat on Havana, please welcome John Nelson Griffith.
John Nelson Griffith with an amateur MMA record of 4-0. His fight style is karate, so that means we may see some kicks. 5'9". Comes in face MMA.
So
25 years of age. 26, check that.
checking out the tail of the tape here. Pretty close in age, 25 versus 26 for Taylor versus Nelson. Height and reach advantage for Taylor at 5'11 versus 5'9. And a 5-3 freestyle record versus the 4-0 karate record. So let's see if Nelson's able to keep that undefeated streak intact.
Yeah, looking forward to any kind of title fight. You know there's going to be a little extra on the line for sure.
Absolutely. Thinking about that belt throughout your whole training camp. Basically, guys put most of their lives on hold, and not easy thing to do during the holidays. You know, everybody's going to parties, everybody's bringing cookies to work, all kinds of tempting treats. These guys are trying to make weight.
Yeah, think about that. Believe me, I know how it is. I've been doing that no carb thing for a while. I caved tonight. I was having some tamales just a minute ago, and they're good. Griffith is loaded for bear.
Ladies and gentlemen, this championship bout is brought to you by Cowboy Dodge. Let's meet our fighters first. Fighting out the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, from Thornton, Colorado, representing DCO MMA, Brandon Gummy Bear Taylor.
Gummy bear.
And his opponent, fighting on the Larry H. Miller Auto Group blue corner, featuring Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, Fiat on Havana. From Colorado Springs, Colorado, representing CS MMA, John the Ronin Nelson Griffith.
The Ronin. The Ronin. What's the background of that nickname?
Don't know where he got it. I know what Ronin means. It's a masterless
All right, gentlemen, we've been through the
samurai.
rules in the back. I expect a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch them up if you want.
A warrior not serving a lord.
Nelson Griffith looks dialed in, ready to roll.
That he does. And Taylor looking like he's going to sprint across the cage. Looking like he's in the starting blocks.
Boom, touch him up, let's roll.
And Taylor working that jab immediately.
Yeah, came out and touched him.
Yeah, we talked about him having a little bit of a kickboxing Muay Thai record. Wow, and a crescent kick.
Doesn't have the
Thrown up there by Nelson.
Doesn't have the prototypical body that you see a lot of fighters have, that chiseled V. But at the same time, jab was very strong coming out.
Yeah, it was. Good job working the wizard by Nelson. Able to keep himself upright. He's lacing the leg. A lot of hand fighting going on in there right now.
Yeah, trying to get control of the hands, seeing what they can do, and once you get control of the hands, if you're able to, and we've seen that all night. We've seen the fighters get into situations where, and we saw it in the guillotine earlier in that fight, in the ability to peel hands and stay alive. Although it ended up in a shoulder injury. Mouthpiece has been knocked out.
Mouthpiece fell out. And again, working that wizard, looking to set up a choke here.
You see the strength here, just trying to peel around by John Nelson.
Nelson didn't have that arm fed through as deep as he wanted to be able to affect that choke, and Taylor able to scramble.
Yep, Taylor scrambled right away from it, now has top position. Trying to get into full mount, but Nelson has one of those legs.
I think they're just going to put the mouthpiece back in. There we go.
Yep.
And looking to set up a head and arm choke now is Taylor.
Nelson trying to keep control from down below as well.
Corner of Taylor saying, look for damage, look for damage. And looking to set up the heel hook. Nice transition.
How about that?
That's in there pretty tight.
What a dangerous hold right there.
Not exactly the angle. And wow, he was starting to reach to tap and then just gutted it out.
What a great job to counter with that turn into the fighter.
Yeah, Taylor did just what he needed to on there.
Still got it locked in, however.
Good job with the up kick when his opponent started to stand. A lot of situational awareness there being shown by Nelson.
Still holding on to that heel and trying to crank on it right now. That may be close to being it. He tapped.
Inverted heel hook. Oh, and the fighter's saying he didn't tap.
Oh, he's not happy about that.
A little bit of controversy here.
Let's see.
Taylor saying he didn't tap, and Nelson going to go home with the victory. Keeps the undefeated record intact at 5-0. Let's see where things go with the replay here. If we can get a shot of the very end of the fight.
I saw a tap on the leg,
well,
JR.
you and the referee both did.
Yeah.
So.
That was turning out to be a good fight.
It was
I think both
nice
fighters,
transition into that leg work by Nelson. Guy that lists himself as a karate fighter really showed a lot of good groundwork there.
I'd like to see a look at that one more time. Here we go from the Larry H. Miller replay.
So we're looking here to see about the tap, because he went from a heel hook to an inverted heel hook. And that's what the referee saw as the tap. So Taylor saying he was reaching his hand down.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you think he tapped, JR? That's that.
You know, it's
to
tough.
me,
It was the motion. It was the motion, but it wasn't. Tap.
Yeah.
Tap typically you consider tap.
Yeah, I didn't.
Normally there's three.
Now that I see that, I don't think he tapped.
His hand went down onto his opponent, just as though he could have been grabbing at his opponent's hand. So, well,
yeah, the second, and we have the listen. It's a split-second decision in the cage. We have the opportunity to see something back on tape, JR.
Yeah, for sure.
After seeing that, I don't know that he tapped. Not that that makes any difference right now.
Exactly. All right, well, Big Mo's got the official word for our title winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Wambacher calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes 42 seconds of the first round, declaring a winner by a submission and the new Sparta Sports Entertainment lightweight champion, John the Ronin Nelson Griffith.
Congratulations, Mr. Nelson, going home with the victory. He'll get a little post-fight interview time with Bailey winners after we thank some sponsors.
All right, guys, I'm back here with your new 155-pound champ, John Nelson Griffith. How's it feel to get that win? Kind of a weird ending to that fight, but you still got to be able to celebrate that victory.
Yeah, I've never had anything like that happen before. Guys, I just come out here, I do my best to win. I trained really hard for this fight. I have full respect for all of my opponents. I'm not in control of what the ref does or what the judges think when they're watching the fight, so I just come out here and I do what I do, and I really appreciate the opportunity.
Obviously, a controversial end there. You know, your opponent didn't think he tapped. The ref said he did. How did you feel about it?
One thing about that position for people who aren't as savvy with jiu-jitsu, it's a very dangerous position. Your knee's in a lot of danger. I thought he might have tapped. I saw his hand floating like the pre-tap, like it was coming. And I thought I also heard something start to pop as well. So from my perspective, it was on.
Well, regardless, you got the belt tonight. What does that mean to you?
For me, this isn't for me. This is for my team. This is for my family, my friends, my sponsor, Woody, and your family, everybody out there that came to support me, the Cannabis Depot, my first real sponsorship. This is for them.
You were 4-0, now 5-0. You remain undefeated. What's going to be next for you?
I know that I'm going to keep training throughout the rest of this year. I don't really have an off season. I'm looking at some fights as early as February of next year. So I'm just the type of fighter who takes opportunities that come my way. And I'm just happy to be here. This is what I love.
Congratulations on a great win, and way to remain respectful and humble in that victory tonight. Great job.